Hello, YouTube.
Welcome back to part 2 of Killer Frequency. I made Moxie do the intro today. Hey, Mama Ham's here with us, and we're gonna play. I don't know if we'll finish it today. I don't know how much time is left, but we just found a creepy room in the basement with like
a man yelling at us to get out that he's playing Minecraft.
yeah, class of '69.
Nice.
Call for donations to help Chuck Brody. You said that they will take this board upstairs here in a minute?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think when you head up, you just like automatically steal his shit.
Hate the mannequins. Not a fan. You'd tell me if I was suddenly in danger of being grabbed by the ghoulies, right?
Maybe.
Oh, come on. Oh, it's me. Okay, cool.
Man's over here self-reporting.
What's in here? Anything? Okay, cool. That's locked. I don't want to get spooked. You know, I don't like to be jump scared.
I told you, you're perfectly fine when you're in the building.
Yeah, but I feel like you... Pam, I don't ever think you'd lie to me unless it was to make me, like, get scared for content.
I would never.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for...
Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive, the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked.
Oh, it just is a quick fade out. 2:40 a.m.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around.
Oh, there we go.
Fair. Alright, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find him.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
If you need any help.
Hit the button if you need
You
help.
gotta do the scariest thing. You
Solve
have to
puzzles.
read.
Yeah. Alright, how do I... I can't read this from here. Hang on. Let's use the power of the OBS preview because I'm so far away from the TV today. Would you like to celebrate
Smoosh
the
his
marriage
face
of Kim
against
Walker
corkboard.
and Peter Stein? Kim Walker. Okay, Peter's not on there, so we know that Kim's name is now Kim Stein. Is that what that's supposed to teach us? Local doctor Kim Walker. Wait, she's a doctor now? She was a... hang on, I guess that doesn't mean that it was the most recent year. I was gonna say, wait, did she get married a year after they graduated and then immediately was a doctor? But no, it says 84, so... Oh my goodness. Can I crouch in this game? There it is, yeah. Thought I could. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff in record hire, 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. Hey, now it's doing the preview thing for me. Cool. Do we have a long time to figure this out, or are we gonna have to do radio stuff in between?
You figure out the puzzle, then you gotta Then you
Then we
gotta
go back
talk
to the
to him in
radio.
person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. It's Jake the Pumpkin Lax, or is it a snore patch? This was pretty clever. Trailer for sale. I'm going all willy-nilly on this, like wildly. Need to go slow. I guess we could put stuff in like date order. So 70, 72, 69. Nice. 84.
A snore patch makes it seem that would be more like if there were several of him.
Yeah, that's fair. 77. Criminal Crime Syndicate impounded, huh? It's gonna be down here. 77. Is that over here? Is it 87 right now? I feel like that's correct.
I think so. Is the current, the bite of 87.
Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted from the local. Yep. Yet Williams Jr. and Sean Everett were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel. Shows the various constructions and mistakes. The bite of 87, yeah. It was like, oh no, we're actually in a fucking nap game. I thought about making that joke last time. You're like, that's the minute the timer rolled over. Like, oh no. That doesn't have a date.
You know you have a good game when like that's the first thing people think of is like
of your game in another place, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you definitely reached peak popularity. Another 86. Crime wave of 70, so that's gonna be right about here, but I need to move other stuff around. Can I change the song at least?
Yeah, you can go switch it out.
Okay. Then I'm gonna grab my food. Let's see here. We're listening to
Throw the disc out the window.
Rowdy Snatcher's Final Breath, right? Yes. Half of the Night. I love all the.
Oh my god, she's just putting your friend's fucking song on and like been playing that for the past hour.
I left it on. Alright, give me 1 second.
Get some food. Really looking at the model. I didn't look at like Pokemon when I was designing the face. I kind of designed it using when I made Jake a skeleton. But the more I stare at his silly little face, the more I'm like, that's a Digimon. His silly teeth. I hope everybody had a good Halloween. Even if you didn't have trick-or-treaters, still did something fun, had some candy. Hopefully did not get to any mischief. Hope everybody's keeping warm. It's getting chilly.
You're not kidding about that. It's getting chilly here. Go lay down. I know I brought your treats with me. I'll give you one in a few. Go lay down. Yeah, vultures.
I know. I was thinking, I'm like, what for like my little character in like a long, ridiculous sweater.
He just like hangs way down.
Yeah. Have like floppy sleeves or something.
Hang on. Oh. We're good. You're good. Don't panic.
Jacob. Oh, yeah. Burger King, like if you need some ASMR, we've got your bag sealed, so now you have to rip into it like an animal. Lady, you're gonna kill me, but I've never seen that season of The Doctor. I've heard it's the best one. Um, and I always like, yeah. Well, so I used to love Doctor Who, so I had to clear my throat. I try to be polite, but I have the mic right next to my mouth. And I just like don't know the controls of this. I know I can mute myself, but it's like a stupid button.
Yep.
And knowing my luck, I'll hit the wrong thing and like make this headset explode. I was like really, really into the Doctor, and it was funny because
Which season?
when
Like, are you talking about the newer stuff?
so when I was brought in, it was the what was he? Wasn't I think it was the 10th?
Okay, yeah, David
And
Tennant
it was
with the long brown coat.
oh, so there's a 9th one. So I came in
The
in the
leather
9th
doctor,
one.
the leather jacket doctor.
Yes, and it
Yeah.
was when they were at the planet that was run by the nurse cats.
That's no, that's the 10th Doctor.
That's 10th Doctor?
That's the 10th Doctor's second episode.
No, it wasn't David Tennant. It was the other one because
I
it also blew my
literally
mind.
just watched the cat nurse episode last night.
Oh.
Doctor,
Either
the
way,
9th
it
Doctor
was
had only one season.
Ninth Doctor had a big nose.
He did, Christopher Eccleston. And
Yeah,
she would
it
only
was
know
him
Osgood's
because
scarf if she kept watching, though. Did you watch any of the 11th or 12th Doctor? I think Osgood was in the 12th Doctor's run. Peter Capaldi.
I think I watched from the 9th to the 11th, and then I watched all of Torchwood.
Yeah, I
The
haven't watched Torchwood.
what is her name? The Sarah
Sarah Jane
Jane
Adventures?
Chronicle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With her kid,
and yeah,
Luke.
and those
Right?
were
Yeah.
silly. Like it was very obvious they were trying to
That
like
one was aimed at
they were trying
kids,
to take a
yeah.
step back. Yeah, because Torchwood was very dull.
Yeah, Torchwood was very dull. Doctor Who's supposed to be for everyone. Osgood might have been in Torchwood. I don't think so. I
And
think Torchwood
then
ended before they brought Osgood in.
I didn't see the original season of Doctor Who. I saw the words.
Words are failing
I
me.
saw-
Sorry. I'm glad you seem to have got that
pilot.
reference.
I saw the pilot because they found like the original pilot for Doctor Who, and it
You're
was
talking
like
about the 10th
very
or the is that called the 10th Planet? No, the Unearthly Child. Are you talking about with Peter Hartnell, or with not Peter?
like when he had a granddaughter, and like
Yeah,
they went to
the old black
they went
and
to a
white stuff.
planet,
William Hartnell.
and there was a monster chasing after them, and it's literally like a caterpillar. They're like, this beast has been chasing us,
I
following
love-
our scent for days,
I love
and it's just a little
the
beast
idea
caterpillar.
of old Doctor Who. And then I watch like a tier list that like gives me insight onto the old stuff, and I'm like, man, I'm kind of glad that I got in when I did.
Yeah. Well,
The BBC's trying to bring
it's
back
like
as
if
much of that
you
old stuff as they
if you
can this year.
really, yeah, if you really love Doctor Who, I'm pretty sure you could overlook because
Oh,
like the
yeah.
older stuff has to look silly at this point. It was all you
Yeah,
know
it was-
practical.
Exactly.
You know, those Daleks really be looking like trash cans upside down.
Did you know that some people in the UK think it is Dalek with an R?
Oh,
Because the way they say it is Dalek with like that AH sound,
Yeah.
and it just sounds posh, like a posh R to them.
I like the audio that was going around where it was the fucking Dalek and the Cybermen just roasting each other.
Oh yeah, with the end, it's like yeah, it's like there's only one of you, there's like a million of us. And he's like, yeah, that's all we need. Oh man, that's a good scene. Hang on, I'm being asked what I'm playing today. You can just come by stream, you goober.
Oh.
All right,
Should
and
come
we
by
gonna-
stream anyway.
Yeah,
Talk to us while we be sassy.
it's Mrs. Nerdlax. She might have a hard time getting into stream where she's at.
Oh.
All right, Ham, we gotta figure this puzzle out, huh? I'm definitely not standing here filling my face with food while we look at this one poster.
Your coworker is just watching you stand really, really close
Becky's
to
just
the cord.
like, what are you doing?
It just like slowly brings food to mouth and chews. You're like, yes. I don't know how to read.
but you put in the right album each time. Yeah, I figured out the pictures.
You get insulted. You're like, I know numbers.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got stuff somewhat out of order still. Hang on.
Well, so what you're mainly trying to figure out is who is even still in town, because some of these people are not. And then where are they if they are?
Alright, well, let's take a look here.
Just insert Minecraft eating sounds from you.
Crunch, 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 crunch. Okay, we got former Gallows High football captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury and was a victim of the festival disaster late last year. To help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him some lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and get back on his feet, but not intended. Oh my goodness.
That is so fucking small town.
Get him some lottery
We don't have
tickets.
much money.
Yeah, that's wild. Alright, so this was Kim Walker and Peter Stein on the 30th of, yeah, that doesn't matter, in 1970. Crime Wave of 70, Sheriff Matthews. Is that one of the people? No. Sheriff Matthews is the guy that was murdered, though, right?
Yes.
The 2-year investigation of the local festival accident has concluded. Ant Williams and Sean Everett were the cause of it. They've been ordered to do community service. Five dead, 16 injured. Houghton, Stein. Oh no, Stein and Kim. Oh no, Kim's dead too. All right, well the doctor's dead. Not that one. Okay, so grab the Kim Walker sticker. Just gotta put it in the graveyard. Oh, I can't take it to that board. Aw. All right, well I'll just put it on her face since. Oh, you can't? What the shit, game? Come on. I guess I can stick it to the...
Game, please. I want to be organized.
I'll stick it to the near the thing that we know about her, and then this one has nothing to do with her. We'll move that over here for now. So, yeah, that'll be Kim's corner. We'll move Ant over here. Gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Did he win?
Yeah.
So he's still in town. This will be Chuck's corner then. And I mean, it was last year, so he's probably still in town. He may not be. Let's see here. What's
His
this?
name just immediately makes me think of the Chuck Time.
What?
You ever seen the GG, the zombie one where they play as the motorcycle guy?
I don't remember that now.
There is a whole bit where he like
Chuck from Dead Rising 2.
yes.
Okay, I got
And
there.
it's just an entire bit about him like jerking off in the vents as he's like getting
Is that the Grumps?
yeah.
Okay, I remember them playing. I remember them playing Left 4 Dead, or not Left 4 Dead, Dead Rising 1. I don't remember. I didn't catch that. They played the second one. I'll have to check that out.
They just released a thing where they took all the cutscenes, so it's basically like a movie instead of an actual playthrough.
Okay, so I'm sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer and leaving town as soon as possible. All right, so Tyler, no, not Tyler Wallace. Who was this? The car thief. There was one of the things on here about Diary of a Car Thief. Police informant tell-all book on sale now. Staff search at power station. That's Aunt Williams. We know that already. Oh, here we go. Crime Syndicate. The informant who harassed remained anonymous. I had a problem with anonymous there.
I'm
Yeah,
an
the name is
anonymous.
behind R.A., so that's got to be Rebecca Allen. That goes with the trailer for sale. And so Rebecca's not in town. Kim's not in town. So far, it looks like there's only one person in town. And he's at the gas station because he owns it. Trailer park.
So mad that this board won't let you stick stuff where you please.
I know, you can't stick stuff on top of stuff.
It bully you.
We need this. Is that? Just gotta find out. And you gotta figure out if he's still at the power station, and then that'll have our answer. That goes up here with the dead doctor. Are we supposed to have two people that it could possibly be and have to choose from there?
Just had to be able to who's still here. And it is indeed Chuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I say because I can't tell about the other guy. Peter Capaldi was in 5 episodes of Torchwood. Oh, that's cool. Well, I guess Oswood could have been on it. I thought it had ended by then. I have to Google now. No, Osgood.
I remember watching Torchwood and Doctor Who and having my fucking like brain exploded when you finally figured out like the face of, was it the face of Bo?
It is all but confirmed. I don't know if they talk about it anymore on Torchwood about him being Jack. I know in the show they like all but confirmed it. They were like, the face of Bo, they called me. He as he walks away.
Yeah. And they're like, what? Holy shit.
But at the same time, it's like, how'd you get all the weird tentacles on your head, dude?
Because he's kinky. We
I
all
mean, he
know
was.
why.
That's fair.
Well, the part that got me is I remember distinctly that when they went to the planet that had the bliss plague.
That's yeah, that was that episode is Gridlock, and there might be a two-parter.
Yeah. When they're walking around and they're seeing just like this completely empty city.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing.
The
One
only
of the
survivors are
newspapers
left
that is
on the-
on the ground literally says Face of Bow pregnant. And I was like,
Right?
I
Like,
still
hang on a
want to
minute.
know about that.
I need to know how did that happen?
Well, it's just like if he's got a kid out there, like if he genuinely has a kid out there, it's like what are you gonna do with that? What
Yeah.
am I supposed to do with this information?
I wanna
Because I remember
say-
the doctor has a daughter out there too, and it's like
Mhm.
I was expecting them to bring her back at some point.
Oh, I know.
So I don't know if they like, because you know they love to do that kind of shit where they make you literally like, they'll show you a character, make you forget, and then at like a season finale they'll bring that character in, and you're like, oh god.
All right, hang on. We gotta see. Because I know. All right, so he was. I want to say they brought him back recently, but not like super recently, but more recently than. Hang on, maybe not. I might be wrong. Come on.
Because I will say, like, you don't have to like sci-fi, but for most people, I feel like there's always going to be a doctor that you're going to kind of vibe with,
Oh yeah.
just because the writing is done so well. There's still times where I will watch the movie where they get the SOS and they go to find the girl who's, trapped supposedly, and I've seen that damn movie a million times. We put it on every time the internet stops working when it we have a snowstorm.
Are you what
So,
what
no.
doctor are we talking about?
I think it was the
The 11th?
11th one.
Are you talking about Asylum of the Daleks?
Yes.
Is that like a two-parter? Is it as long as a movie?
Yeah, I think it's a little movie. I think it's a little bit longer than like a standard episode because
Oh.
it has quite a bit going into it.
Yeah. So
Um,
big spoilers for that if you haven't seen it yet.
yeah,
The
if
one
you
where you
haven't
find out-
seen that,
Where you find out at the end that he's been somehow converted into a Dalek.
yeah, and it was just like the way
Oh.
that they did that so perfectly too, of just like her, because she has no they always say exterminate,
Yeah.
and she thinks that she's just like kind of trapped, and she keeps making like souffles
Yep.
and them not working out, and then when they're like really talking to her and they're like, where are you getting these things to make the souffles, like where are you getting these eggs,
Yeah.
and she's just like egg
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
exterminate.
That was a big setup for like Clara's whole story too. Later on, because
It
that
gave so much-
actress came back for to be a companion.
Yeah. It gave more to the Daleks too, because it's like, oh, like it is, that those ones have to be crazy if the other ones are scared enough of them to send them away.
Oh yeah.
How's it going?
So I
You
guess
are
I'm ready.
ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Let's do this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
So do it.
Let's do it.
Name first.
Come on,
Who
let's
do you
do it.
think the
Let's do
target
it.
Let's check Brody.
Chuck Brody
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
Gas station.
on the toilet.
Maybe.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Come on. Who is this?
I can turn the
This is
music down. I just
Forrest
realized
Mann.
that.
Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
God. Whistling The year I finally let myself forget.
You need to tell this motherfucker to run. You need to tell him to run now.
quit talking and run!
I think he ran off.
Good.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck
Oh God.
It sounds like something blew up.
is using bombs now.
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on. We're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Taco Bell, am I right?
Oh, goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though. Yeah. Damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man. I can't thank you enough, but... Yeah. I gotta go.
Wait, damn it. We lost it. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Okay. Oh, what's the difference here?
Neither.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, there's no difference.
Here's some
Yeah,
music
you can pick
while
whatever.
We regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Scream.
Today's the day that the accident happened. Is that what I'm supposed to assume?
Yeah. Because I think timing-wise, it's
There's
like
gotta be more in the
their
basement to show us who killed
Halloween
Target.
is like
And if that's the
tomorrow, so
case,
this is
we can get
like
ahead of him. Stop the killing
the day
they can
before
happen.
Halloween.
Forrest,
Yeah.
we need to
Because
go.
they have their
head down.
festival.
By we, you mean me? right?
Yeah.
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I
God
still
damn
have
it.
a lot of questions about those. By
Why
the
do I
way.
have to go back
Me
to the creepy
too.
mannequin room?
You gotta go kiss some mannequins.
I don't like
You gotta
this.
give them a little kiss. Got a little shimmy.
So, by the way you were saying I'm safe in the building, am I gonna have to go outside again? It didn't answer me, guys. It sounds like there's gonna be a part where I'm gonna have to run from the killer.
I would never do that. I can't fuck with the homies that way. Everyone that I'm like, everyone that is willing to play a scary game for me has like some kind of like soft heart problem. So if I was like,
Yeah, I
this
do.
is gonna be
Please-
easy,
do
I'm
remember
gonna end
that.
up killing you.
Oh shit. Oh, now it's pointing. Was it pointing before?
The key. Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Oh, I don't like this. I love it like Ham's like, no, you're safe. And I'm like, ah!
Chrissy, wake up!
And
I
there
don't
she
like
is.
this.
And she said she ran out of work.
I'm scaring your husband.
Yeah.
Hey, Forrest.
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
I peed my pants a little bit. Not really. Oh, tape.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Oh, wait. Is that what this is?
Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Is there a way to play it down here?
Probably. It might be back in the creepy room, but there should be some kind of radio.
Hang on, can't I move this to my other hand? Yeah, I'm kind of out of work. Next week I start switching spots. Good. You get a break from... They had her doing, like, the heaviest of work, which she didn't mind. But, like, then people started bitching about having to do their work, and she's like, I'm tired of everybody bitching, so I'm gonna... I just want to... I want to take a shot at everything else. What's this? Oh, cool. Oh, okay. The game's like, no, you're not done. Can't really see what this is. That's too bright. Like a part on the shelves? Alright, let's go see if we can find a place to play the tape.
Forrest, you should listen to that first tape you found.
I am uncomfortable. Oh.
Oh no, there must be a thing in here then to listen to it. To answer your question, the killer is not rigged to get close to you.
But he can show up here. Is what I'm hearing. I'm trying to do. I love that he has, like,
He can't.
being dodgy about it to, like, not ruin it, and I'm just like, no, just tell me if I'm ever gonna be in danger.
No, it's not rigged to get close to you. You can't. It's not set up that way. It's not that kind of. This is a thriller, not.
I'm not gonna get
Not
chased or
spooky
anything.
scary. Yeah. So we're playing this and not the bunker.
Yeah. I don't wanna. Where the hell am I supposed to play this tape? Not this thing, is it? No, there's no buttons lighting up.
Starts throwing things everywhere.
I'm thinking about it. Hey, Jamie, how you doing?
Oh, it's Jamie. Maybe you gotta click on everything and light up, and then once you're done examining everything, you can leave.
Got glue. Everybody look out. Screwdriver.
Fixes radio so it can listen.
I was thinking if I was gonna have to do that or something, but I can't interact with those. Was this a pin?
Oh no, it's the FNAF fan.
Oh, is Jamie a fan of FNAF?
No, it's literally like a fan on
I get what you're saying.
table.
Jamie just showed up, so I'm like, wait, are we talking about someone who appreciates the FNAF series? I didn't know he was a FNAF fan. Fixes radio, spread propaganda, you know it. Everyone followed twitch.tv/JakeTheNerdLax. Subscribe to twitch.tv/JakeTheNerdLax. Fair. I don't mind the series, it's the fan base I don't like. Ah, Rick and Morty, got it. Is this a radio? How the hell am I supposed to walk this all the way upstairs? But it keeps telling me there's more to do down here. I guess there could be something in that corner. 90s Star Wars, their fan base has been pretty rough. Past decade or so, probably longer, but oh yeah, because they bullied the one guy, like, for playing Jar Jar. A bottle of piss. Oh no, it fell. Thank God it didn't
It's
break.
shattered.
No,
He
they
goes
bullied
everywhere.
him too, don't get me wrong. I was talking about Ahmad Best, the guy who played Jar Jar.
They bullied everybody.
Oh wait, hang on. No, why was he? I'm gonna put it in the headphones. No, Jar Jar had Jar Jar had a voice actor behind him, but I think he also had a practical actor for, like, reference. Like, yeah, they ended up fully CGIing the character, but there was a guy there on set.
Yeah, it was a guy wearing a Jar Jar hat that had to walk around.
Yeah,
and
a mocap actor. Yeah, he was both voice and mocap. Yeah, the suit with the balls. I gotta put out the fire. I'm lost, gang. I'm about to look up a guide just for this one section.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have a thing that goes over like all the call choices.
My phone went off. Gotta make sure it's not Joe.
I mean, maybe you really just leave because remember it was like, are you sure you want to leave the office before?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I want to leave the
I'm trying to
office,
think
and
if
it seems
there
like that
maybe yeah.
picture shows, I think, the shelving in that room that's next to you.
Okay, maybe I gotta take that with me. It's doing it again though. Not this shelving, is it? Oh, it's definitely showing a tape player though, like on the shelves. That's what the bottom of the picture is saying.
Do you really have to fix the radio really quick so
No,
you can
I think
listen?
there might be a radio in here. Hang on. Maybe it's just doing the more you can do to warn you. It's stopping me. I
You're
cannot
just
go.
pressing up
Yeah.
against an invisible wall.
Hang on. I should probably move the shit I was fucking around with out of the way. That's not how we crouch. There we go. Keep disabling
Welcome
text
to We
panels.
Can't Find a Radio.
Wish I could zoom in on this a bit more. Alright, hang on. What? I look at the shelves, I don't see this thing that it's telling me is there.
I think it's saying it goes there. I think you do have to fix the radio. I think you fix the radio and then put it there and it like opens a secret room.
What? Okay, I've got my screwdriver. I'm like not being prompted to pick anything up. What's this? The fuck is that?
Starts throwing things.
Oh, it's an eraser. That's real helpful. I wish this chair would fucking move. We got it. We solved this problem with the bottle of piss.
Pours pee on everything.
1 second. I've got tape.
Let's see.
Look in all the drawers. Oh yeah, maybe she'll be able to help me. Although I think I've already hit this button.
Forrest, you should
God
listen
damn
to
it.
that first tape you found. Forrest, you should listen to that first tape you found.
You know, Peggy, if you had anything else to say that was slightly helpful, it'd be really cool. I mean, we've got this kind of will they, won't they thing going on because you guys have flirted a couple of times. You know what? What would it cause a won't they if I fucking died in the basement?
Yeah, this says that the pop the tape into the tape deck.
Hang on, maybe because it was in the wrong hand, I was like, it won't prompt me, right? I don't see the tape deck. Unless one of these is a tape deck. No, it don't look like a tape deck. Maybe I gotta go back to the creepy room. Maybe it won't stop me as much as that other door does. Pure stoppage. For a second, I thought, because Jamie and Kermit have the same color name, I thought that was Jamie for a second. I was like, that's wildly out of character. I'm hungover from the Halloween party. You're like, what? Makes a little more sense for Kermit.
Is the tape deck the thing that the light is sitting on?
See, I thought that too, but it doesn't seem to. Oh, it is. God damn it!
Oh, get wrecked.
The
Get wrecked.
light blocks it out for me. I couldn't tell. Son of a bitch.
No, that was a poor map design. Like
Can I move the light or put the light here so it shines across and then it also lights up the buttons? Come on, guys. Put all this stuff in my way.
Before that, I'm stealing your fucking tape.
All right.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes.
I saw it, Kermit, this morning.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the Whistling Man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we
That's
need
awesome,
to see
dude.
what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
It looks trippy when I. Okay, so maybe now we can go in the extra room over here.
Now you go into the scary stuff. And now you're looking for recordings. And there's one, I think, to your right.
Yeah, I see it there.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning.
And each photo is going to give you a hint for the next step you're going to do.
Yeah.
Deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Oh, that's not good. I bet this is a secret door later, huh?
Maybe.
Factory access codes. Please change these codes immediately to prevent unwarranted entry. I bet he doesn't. I bet he didn't do that.
You're going to come back and grab that later.
Yeah. I don't like that.
You turn a corner and it's the killer scratching his ass.
I imagine we're gonna see him down here.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However,
Can't
a
see
high
it.
amount of cortisol was found, indicating
You and I are in the way on one side, and Moxie's in the way on the other.
moments before death.
And it's too dark on my TV. Okay, so it looks like a little shelf. Here we go.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
I don't like this. Percy, wake up. Now we go back and get that other thing. Because I have two hands. So you wanna know how I know they're not gonna make me get chased? Because there's no run button in this freaking game.
Yeah.
They're coughing everybody's ear.
Not.
I don't know why don't know why you're nutting in the basement, Kermit, but
And make sure you're opening all the cabinets too,
I
because
thought
some
I
of the
did.
recorders are inside of them.
Oh, hang on, did I not open? Can you open this one? No, or at least not that I can tell. Or this one, but I've already just said that I
The
think
little
that's the secret
cabinets,
door. Okay,
the short cabinets,
Short Kings, got it.
the shortest of kings.
The basement is the best place to bust a nut. Kind of weird. Pardon me, sorry. Yeah, we checked here already, I think. Dang it. I'm allergic to bullshit, and that's... I don't know what this does. Okay, I can't press any buttons right now anyway. Why is that one purple? There's gotta be a way like the shading and stuff. There's one. Oh, and there's a paper with a note on it. Yay!
Now this.
And a
has to be
moth.
important.
Shit, I only have 2 hands. Yeah, put you down for a second. And let's read it. Damn it, hang on, we gotta hide Moxie. Or we'll just bring her over here next to us. Woo! Hang on, let me make her a little smaller. Okay, there we go. That lets me read stuff now. As soon as Kermit's emote is off the screen, or emote's off the screen, almost said emoji. George Barrow, time of death 9/2/68, approximately 9 p.m. The deceased is a Caucasian male, 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning, as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. See section 2, paragraph 4 for more details. Abrasions were found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past. Matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed. And from the coroner's opinion, there's no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology report indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. It is the coroner's opinion that the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in his drowning. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia. Do we need to take this with us?
No,
Okay.
it's just that you have to examine the evidence.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased.
Fun. You have to talk. Oh, that's creepy. He showed up and interacted, stopped Dr. Sullivan. Gallus Creek High presents Humpty Dumpty, a story of love, tale, and tragedy and betrayal. Starring Maisie Cartwright as Dawn, George Barrow as Henry, also as Marie Campbell as Anne. Are they gonna pull a which Scream is that where we're gonna think it's Clive the whole time, but it's actually gonna have been a lady? The little coding ended up staying at a friend's house and cousin ended up staying at a friend's house and trick or treating, so I went to a friend's spooky party.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed.
What the?
I've got subscriptions.
He's just like me for real.
I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers.
Your character is just like, where's that voice coming from? Where are you?
Each murder, the death of someone I knew. Almost 20 years
Oh, he's been killing people. So it's Clive isn't the murderer.
drawing closer to Gallows Creek.
Or at least he wasn't, but
To the anniversary.
he knew, aware of it.
But I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can.
Well, it's not exactly that he was the murderer.
Yeah, but they may have caused it.
I didn't kill anyone, mind you,
Being
but that's past mattering.
being a little involved,
Say
helping keep
Yeah.
things a little
I should
Secretive.
Ooh.
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
Family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
I'm working on it, Clive. Alright.
What the hell?
The idea that you can only hold
Peggy's
two
not gonna
things is
believe
kind of
this.
silly because I
With
have never met
pockets.
anyone that wouldn't put something underneath their arm.
Yeah, I do that too. You guys get any trick-or-treaters? We couldn't hear because I had to work last night until it was over. Next year I'll get to do trick-or-treaters again. We did trick-or-treaters last year. And then subscribe, bitch!
You know, there's an easy way to fix that
You can't hear
problem.
us right now.
He's got his AirPods in. He can't hear us.
Wait
I'm
for
about
the
to
ads
drop
come
the
back.
juicy secret right now.
Are you gonna put it in chat?
It's just like an ad stops and be like, and that is how you get an immediate $1,000 easy, no clickbait.
Alright, so do
And
I
if
do
you
anything
weren't
else in here? I just need this little piece of paper to, like, later?
Because there is 5 recorders and pieces of evidence. I
Okay,
imagine
so-
once you found them all, they'll let you leave.
That's fair. I didn't think about trying to leave. Well, we found a bunch of recorders, and we found the one thingy. Let me go try to leave.
And if it's
Wait.
like no, then you have to.
Small
Oh.
lacerations to
I don't know if I played that one.
See if the drawer opens.
Oh.
Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
I don't like that. That
This looks useful.
sounds like we might be done. Police department, detail. All right, Kermit, you're back now. There's a solution to your advertisement problem. If you can afford dope vintage posters, you can afford a subscription to Jake the Nerdlax. Also, I'm just talking shit. I don't really. If you gotta sit through ads, I get it. I don't want anyone to be like, oh, Jake's like that lady who's like, oh, if you're here and you're not subbed, you're not worth my time. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up at the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body seen as George Barrow. Contacted the coroner's office and the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Is that everything? Do I... No, we didn't get any trick-or-treaters. I had to work.
I live out in the back of a creepy forest, so if a child shows up at my door, I'm not
Nothing.
opening it.
We're not done in here yet. Let us out of that one room, but not out of this area.
There might be one more
Oh, let's talk to
recorder
Peggy.
hidden back there then.
So we'll see. Hang on.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape.
There's
Doesn't
got to be
say
another
for
one
who,
then.
but I think it must be for George.
Poor George.
We had one try to egg your house. Goodness.
So young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently.
I gotta go back and listen to one of the tapes now because I didn't think we were supposed to. I didn't think we
Found
were.
another tape. It
Did you
talks
shoot
more
a
about how
trick or
George
treater
died.
with a paintball gun because they tried to egg your
Sounds
house?
like he was running for his life, sprinting through trees.
It'd be
and
assault though
bushes,
if they are under
getting cut off
18
all over.
because it
What's
can
driving
hurt.
someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet.
You don't have to hate them.
There's also
That's
a tape
fair.
about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone
I live
said he
in,
went swimming
like,
drunk and drowned.
Any
It was in the
kids
newspaper and everything.
kind of around me,
Yeah.
it's like there's so
Autopsy
few
report.
children that like if one
According to
acts
that, it's
out,
just like you said at the start.
everyone
You know who
immediately
it is?
knows
Around
like,
after
yeah.
getting drunk.
You're like,
Setting
oh,
up
that's
a
kid
fight,
number
too.
13.
That contradicts the tape.
I was
I
college
know.
kid.
And I think I know why. There's a note with a report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier. When we had to call the takeout
Oh
restaurant,
yeah.
wasn't her name Virginia?
Meet Virginia.
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story.
So they're
Post-mortem injury. Apparently,
they're talking
his
about-
arm got caught.
Wait a
in
minute, hang on. A
car door.
post-mortem
A car
injury?
door?
Yeah.
I missed
after he
that.
died.
Yes.
How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer,
It's like
not a coroner.
bruising and bleeding.
The written
Forrest.
report I found
Yes.
doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report. What is going on here?
I found a police report.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna
Mentions a
talk
friend
about
from earlier,
everything.
Sandra Sharp.
They act as if you were gonna like find a
That's right.
recording and
She
then
told
go
me
back and
about
talk
yeah.
to her
the
about
reservoir.
it. Yeah.
The reservoir?
Peggy, I found a thing.
What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though.
You
I
shot
did a school
6
project on
college
reservoirs
students
and
with
got an
Or
A.
he shot a college student 6 times,
The
rather.
important thing is that it
I need to
doesn't
get rid of the
make sense.
subgoal thing. That's
What
over.
are you suggesting then? That the body
There you
was
go.
originally found somewhere other than what the
ADHD
report
winning.
suggests. That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip.
That's why he started with Matthews.
I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra's still
Eviscerated.
alive. Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
The gun's
In
loaded.
another take, the coroner
The
comes to
paint
the
ball.
same
The gun
conclusion
loaded
as
to
I
keep
did.
squirrels off my tomatoes. He
George was
says.
running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit where the coroner thinks he was moved.
It's both funny and
post-death.
fucking terrible to be a little
At the end of the
squirrel
tape,
and think you're
the
gonna have.
sheriff burst in and
Get
Dad.
fucking
demanded
pelted,
Virginia
and now
stop
you're like
recording.
dyed a different color.
I think it was Clive.
All your squirrel friends making fun of you.
Now, this is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording.
Like fresh
I
sauce,
think
fair
Clive might
enough.
be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession, not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man always
Moving
got
Moxie
it?
over next to you looks like
Possibly.
she's just staring at
We've had
us.
a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know?
I have to just remake her
Know
now. Like
how
seeing
many there really are.
how like a
Right,
chat pet
yes, that's dark.
sits
know,
better.
Clive
Oh,
said he had
think about
read
doing more
She needs
face
to
on.
in other towns.
She needs to,
and that
yeah, a
the murders
little
were
more
all
face on, a
folks
little
who
more
knew about the
smaller.
incident.
Because I
And
made
the
her so she was
killings were
like
getting closer to
long
Gallows
dog.
Tree.
Yeah, she is a long
He
dog,
said
so I
he
get
wanted to
it,
do
but
something good for
I would
once.
welcome a
What was his
change
office?
too.
He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
One in the forehead.
Peggy, you never asked why someone didn't come out. They come out when they want to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found
There we
everything?
go. She's in the way of the.
I think so.
She's in the way of the subtitles.
Someone
She was a
wanted
cookie.
Clive's death to seem like an accident, and they hired Clive to make it look that
Feel really
way.
bad. Anyone watching this back, like attached to the stories, or we're just talking over it.
Next step.
Okay, so that was all we needed to do. From beyond the grave, uncovered Clive's research.
Oh my god, it's
Glad
3
you're back,
a.m.
Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy,
Can I
you're
put
working
this
ready.
somewhere?
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean,
I can,
really,
but not on the board.
how
Let's
are we
just sit
supposed to keep
flat
a show
somewhere.
going with all this?
Oh,
happening?
maybe I'll need it here.
Yee.
Beats me, but we got to do it, and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Time to turn the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back
remember the button to
one
throw.
of our earlier callers,
There it is.
Virginia Sullivan.
Let's go.
Fredman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you?
Oh
Goose.
goodness.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
The huge.
Right
The
on.
huge.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's
We are
big of you,
eating
Plunker.
all of her food.
Oh, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
I would die
Sure
for
thing,
Plunker.
Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
We need to talk.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me?
All right, now with her, you have
What would I
to
know?
speak gently, or you'll freak her out.
All right, so what do you do here? Any guesses or Clive?
You can probably just say Clive.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he?
46 full-size bars. We thought so too.
Yeah, probably any of those.
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well,
and we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on
This
my
is very
slab.
important. I'm listening intently.
And as I finished
Roast
the
paper balls.
autopsy, this man, Clive, he just
I was
burst
helping
in.
cover up a Shit.
He
Is
started
something wrong?
demands
Missed my hoop.
to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But
Oh no, it's Sandra who's the one you have to talk to softly, or she'll just fucking hang up on
okay.
you.
they can use the carrot or the stick. For me,
All right, hang on.
used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat.
I need to remember that.
and
I'm
it was
an
getting to
hour
where
and 16
I
minutes in.
couldn't
I
afford it.
think I'm going to use this for a
Clive
thumbnail.
promised me that his employer would pay for
I'm
my
gonna put you
sister's
on the
treatment
casting couch.
if
Oh,
I did
God.
what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand.
Let's go.
She needed me.
we understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia.
Tiger song.
Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Okay. Oh, we have a.
So,
Mm.
Virginia is tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet
pile of
about
things
George's
we've
death.
needed throughout
But
the-
for who? Why cover up these details?
Your coworkers are gonna come in and be like,
we
dude,
know
we're
Sandra
on my
was
shit.
involved in George's death.
Hmm.
Do you want to call her?
I do.
You're like a little
All right,
dragon.
but before we go
hoarding all
asking
Hoarding all this
questions,
knowledge,
we
evidence.
know
yeah.
what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now.
You
Hopefully
immediately
she's
start
at the
yelling at her
gas
and she
studio.
hangs up.
What do you know? Where is he? Where are the drugs going?
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who's this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash.
Immediately into Radio Man voice, I love it.
Screen. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How
Why is our drop ceiling open?
Well, we're trying to understand.
It's
what's
where the
behind
raccoons go.
attacks
Oh,
today.
okay.
We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
I'll call you back on that.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course.
Peggy's like, keep your
Look,
mind out.
Peggy, I'm putting on the
Might have
riz.
Yeah,
targeted me.
Peggy, shut up.
As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd chase after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Are you keeping secrets?
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
You okay?
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Well,
And she's gone.
We
I
got-
don't think that could have gone any better.
yeah.
You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really
Auntie?
blue with everything happening tonight. But I wanted to send a special
Really,
birthday
Ponty?
message to my uncle.
Does this matter?
No. You could just be
Wanna
like,
do that
no.
now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my uncle. Ron.
Pepperoni.
His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name.
Jesus.
But since he always had salt and pepper hair,
Oh my god.
kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you'd like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh, my
God damn it.
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Ponty's Pizza. Start egg and jam.
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
I love
Damn
it.
Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponty can't control
Mirror.
himself.
Ah.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line.
Hang on.
Just pick it up, okay?
Hang on, Peggy. I'm giving the dogs Fritos.
Maybe she'll stop staring at me now.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
Oh, I don't like this.
Caller.
Is it Ponty again?
It's Ponty getting his ass kicked.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Oh god, no more. Go down. Jesus Christ.
I feel like to a point, he should be
Forrest?
charged with something.
Right?
Forrest, are you okay?
Go down. All gone. Angry breathing sounds.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was...
I was at a Jesus moment. This man has
okay.
literally been fucking
It's
with
been
you
a
guys this
high-stress
entire
night.
time.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now.
Nope.
We've got another call.
Wait.
Whenever you're ready.
Also, as a radio show, you should be able to block certain numbers,
Oh yeah. Oh, it was the
even
80s.
though this is.
Folks,
Yeah.
don't spend your money at
Oh,
Ponty's Pizza.
shit.
That's all I'm gonna
Got
say about
him.
that.
I found hair
Moving
and
along.
cockroaches in
I'd
his
like to welcome
pizza.
another caller to 189.16, The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Ah, I bet I know why you're
Oh
calling.
yeah, she wanted that one
Sorry I
song,
didn't play
right?
your song. There's a lot going on. But please,
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling.
I forgot what song she wanted.
Help.
It was like it's the one you had to go
in
outside. I think we
danger?
have it.
Yeah.
Man.
do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Did she help us?
You can answer any which way you want with these
Right.
ones.
Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. So I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Don't you have a key to get in? Starling 4000. User manual. These codes should come in handy.
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
I see it right here,
Do
right?
you live in?
All
Maybe
right,
one
so
of our
I need
listeners
to
lives there
tell
too.
you a little something
It's the
What's up?
because we had a part 2 of this. Who else got a security system recently? Can you remember?
Oh. Was it the newspaper?
No.
Okay.
This is why I'm reminding you because I'm like, this has been a week. So
No, I don't remember.
Roller Ricky
Oh yeah.
just said he got a new security system.
This lady is the killer.
So when you're giving her the information, you need to give her the alarm test activation code.
Yeah.
Because it might jump you immediately into this conversation because you have the booklet.
Yeah.
new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park.
What is that noise?
I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime.
Train
Train.
going by.
The sound really carries at night.
And she is. She's the killer.
Shit.
Oh, and that is Ricky's dog.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. Listen, I can't get any... He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please, I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you.
Have we seen her name in any of the other stuff?
Call me back soon.
Humpty Dumpty.
All right, folks. Here's a little
With
tune for
George,
you all
yeah.
to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
One of the characters is named Don.
That's the only time we've seen her. Well, it was played by Dawn, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the only time
well,
we've
that's where
seen that
you get
name.
the hint that something's bad because that's right next to this booklet.
Oh, okay. All right. So what do I need to do to pick
Play a
up?
record for us.
Oh, gotcha.
And then you can immediately be like, I'm ready
Coming up
to
for
go.
your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
It's Tiger
You were
King.
pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something?
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
That's your clue right there too. Oh, you got a burrito blanket for the white elephant? I guess that's clever.
She's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has
I
the
got
papers for the
one,
Starling 4000.
You got-
for my dad,
Yeah.
and it's become one of our dog's favorite, like, ninny.
Yeah. I want to go back down
I
there and look and see
And touch
if,
things.
Well, yeah, but I want to see if there's any other references to Dawn. Immediately, the music gets spooky. I have one in a pizza
You
one.
come down, the killer's
Yeah.
like twerking against the, the glass door.
Like, I really like this song, Forest. You just leave stuff on the floor.
Welcome to our cleanup ASMR stream. We're gonna take out the trash.
Do we ever go
We're
in
gonna
these
mop
rooms
up
over
all
here?
the. Some of these I think you can't go into.
Okay. I love how the game's hitting us with the spooks, even though, like, we've been down here and probably solved everything. It's like, you gotta be on edge.
The ambiance sounds.
Yeah. Even though, like, right now I'm not gonna find anything down here that... Is that the... Yeah, the delivery note. Unable to reinstall, supply an option for manual installation. So we installed our own security system. That's cool. Still felt like there was going to be a secret door in there. Jesus, guys, could you lay on the thick attempt at spooks any harder? Still, I feel like this is supposed to be something. Maybe
It's
later.
where you stand your fast pass.
Oh man, I did not like that game. It had its moments, but not. Yeah, so this was actually out of in another place. Yeah, so Maisie Cartwright as. Oh, you're right, as Dawn. You're right, it was a character, not the other way around. I thought it was Dawn as someone. So she's giving us a fake name. Even though that's not gonna...
Also, imagine
Maybe it is Maisie and she was in love with George and they killed George. Someone killed George and they covered it up.
Imagine Humpty Dumpty though being the thing that you like connect your relationship
Yeah.
to.
Did we ever listen to this one?
Preliminary toxicology.
Yeah, we did.
results.
Okay, let's go back upstairs. Unless there's anything else in the creepy room.
And if anyone tries to get mad that I like pre-warned Jake, I'm not gonna let a puppy get hurt in a video game if I can help it.
Oh, yeah, if there's a way she can hurt the dog, yeah, I would have been very upset that we knew about it. But also, like, you're supposed to feel like something's off.
Yeah.
The way that Peggy was like, this doesn't feel right, and you're like, yeah, I agree. I totally would have picked up on that. It's like, all right, something's up here, that you're not supposed to do this like the other ones exactly. They did a good job of like doing their best to tell show, not tell that you needed to, but they also didn't want you to feel like you completely got robbed of saving the saving Roller Ricky.
Yeah. Well, because
everyone that
I
calls
couldn't
in,
quite
you tend
remember
to
if they
trust.
did warn. Because this game has been slightly changed since I last watched it be played.
Okay, you probably watched it in early access. Because this feels like something that they would have put out an early build of. Alright. Oh yeah, hang on. I gotta see. Fuck.
Now it's further down in there too.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Whee! Why did it go the wrong way? Oh well.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
That's awesome.
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll
Was
get
I
Dawn
supposed to
back on
find
the line
something
then,
else?
Forrest. I'll let you take it from
No,
here.
she's alluding that if you saw the
When you're
Humpty
ready,
Dumpty thing.
Shut the music off.
Alright, hang on, we gotta get a little more professional with this.
Circles
Damn
was
it.
the thing.
Shut the music off.
I'm trying to fade it out, Dawn, and it resets to middle. Maybe because it is playing.
Line
That's
one,
just John, that's
whenever you're ready.
Peggy.
I'm trying to be
Don,
professional.
are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16 The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
I'm so fearful. Give me code.
Give this one, right?
Yes.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
Ugh, the way she said thank you even felt creepy.
You fuck.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Are we almost to the end of the game then?
Kinda.
Yeah,
We
stay
might
out.
end up finishing it.
Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring. Don't ever come back here again. I'm calling the cops.
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him. That was the whistling man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie.
Mood.
She's my
I'm like,
best friend, you know?
people.
Listen, man, I'm...
It's a real big mood that he's like, man, I don't like hurting people, but if you come for my dog, I will shoot you.
heading back inside. I'm gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
I want to go
Thanks,
skate
Ricky.
with the dog.
Can't wait.
Indeed.
Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
She's coming for us
So
now, isn't
the
she?
whistling man is a woman?
Too loud, hang on.
Is a female?
Yeah, I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it.
Shut up, Peggy.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock?
Yeah, she asked
Why
me to
do you
go
think she requested
outside.
that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to
Unless
start
she
with.
found the
That's right.
album.
She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
What do you think? That I guess they probably don't matter, but this one feels better.
Yeah, this one doesn't matter.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in.
Sorry, gang.
You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light.
For the next week and a half, people are going to call 911 to try to get a hold of the radio
Hey,
station.
we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
Appreciated is spelled wrong.
Sounds good. What have you got?
What do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
What kind of
Oh,
underwear are
God.
you wearing right now?
Really?
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George
Hey, it's your
Barrow?
boy. How you
Absolutely
doing,
no.
Carrick?
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself?
Imagine
Man, I
this
tried to
with
get my ass
Joe
kicked by
Rogan.
a lady. The man I went toe to toe with was a man, man.
You knew
the
it was on the
two
last
of
call,
them?
right, Murphy?
Man.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know,
Yeah.
but, man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know
Oh,
anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
For you to get locked
Well,
inside of a
this was
dumpster again?
Waste of time.
Oh, hey, man, I didn't know it was going to be a Gallows Creek pop quiz.
Oh,
Now,
goodness.
if you'd have asked me about gators,
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
all right, all right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do.
Uh-oh.
Please help me.
Easy, easy. Take a breath. Relax.
Okay.
I feel some of these characters are supposed to sound young and they don't.
Yeah.
He's whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran.
I feel like the majority of them, I feel like are supposed to be in their like 30s, right? Because they graduated in 69. Nice.
It sounded like he might have known the
Or
person.
near their
They
30s.
just stabbed him.
Yeah, but the one where you
Casey,
had to do
Was he
like
talking to a
the
woman?
group
I don't
thing,
know. They had a
they were
mask.
supposed
Yeah,
to be
those-
like
And
college
they did sound a little older, yeah.
Help here.
Yeah.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and
She
called
says much about
911.
Trailer Park. I think she's supposed to.
Why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know.
I was gonna say that is an accent for sure.
I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital.
We don't have an ambulance.
I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest,
Ambulance.
the ambulance was destroyed
An
in the explosion at the
ambulance!
gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach.
Oh, that's not
And
good.
then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on
That's
the ground.
bad
and-
too.
Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16.
Jesus Christ, Forrest.
We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named...
That being said, the amount of times I've called when I'm not working and done my whole, hey, this is me from blank call center, and been like, immediately like, I'm sorry, I'm programmed to do that now.
Well,
Where
so
Freddy
I've
stabbed
met,
Jason.
like when I was in San Luis Obispo,
Yeah.
I've met our local guy, and they do that. Like my
It's
my mom
me,
did.
you know, from the
So
from
we got-
blah 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 blah. Yeah, just out in public.
Yeah. Well, because my mom was like, you know, like, hey, blah blah blah, and he goes, hey, thanks for watching.
Amazing.
Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is, well, you know.
I know, but
The ambulance.
please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And
Wild
even if we
radio
did,
effect.
he's bleeding out
That's their
fast.
intro cry.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you.
Okay.
You think you can handle that?
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him,
Leave it.
don't
Yep.
take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of
Oh, so
info.
if you have someone who
But I think
has
we
a
can handle
puncture
this.
Glad
and
you
you
got it
put
so
like,
far.
you know, fabric or gauze on it, and
Mhm.
it bleeds through, do not remove the bloody gauze. Add
Don't.
more gauze.
Yeah, you add on
fabric.
top of it.
Because there's more to go.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you apply a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't
Hey, there you go.
remove it.
Yeah.
Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All
Tell him he is a
don't
good
replace
boy.
Bandages,
Yeah.
elevate his legs, keep
As
him
radio
warm
host
and
in this
calm.
town, you're basically
This is a lot.
Are you
I'm
trying
really
to say
sorry.
God,
That's as much as I
Kirk?
can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
How is
Hi,
Jason?
Casey, I'm
Oh,
here.
I didn't ask that
How you
shit.
doing?
I need help! I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Like, yes, pull out the knife,
I'm
kills him.
sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah, it's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I need to secure that
I
knife.
think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer,
No.
some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
It'll be the laundry, because
Oh,
that's
okay.
clean.
Look in the laundry.
Oh,
for
because on top of the
something like
dryer,
a
yeah,
towel
not
or
on the
a
floor
shirt.
or
Yeah.
something.
Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go.
I feel
Sorry,
almost
Jason.
everyone
It's secure. I'm putting pressure
in
on his
this is
stomach
like
again. I'm starting to think we might
some
make
sort of
it.
nod
Forrest,
to
can I
a
have a
killer.
word?
Oh,
Or like
yeah.
a
Casey
okay.
sounds similar.
Casey, I'm gonna
Jason,
have a
of
quick word with
course.
Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
Well, because one of the
What if
people that
something
called was a
happens?
We'll
Lori.
still be here. Just shout if you need
Yeah.
anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Okay, so what do we got to do now? Oh, Peggy.
Yeah.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Any suggestions?
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help
The
us?
fucking
Casey said
sass.
they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around
Nancy.
there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen.
Why don't
Everybody's
you?
personnel info is probably in Reggie's
Which for an
office.
endless
Got it.
bong.
I'll look through the
Goodness.
files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away.
Give it away, give it
Right.
away, give it away now.
There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard the future is floppy?
Computer.
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks
Floppy
are like these
disks.
futuristic
Futuristic
things that have
things.
information on them.
I
You put them in a
miss it.
computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know
They
what a
do
floppy disk is.
something.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing
I
them
was
with
in my
these
mom's
floppy
belly
disks.
during this game's
I imagine
time
it's
frame.
the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from
Since I was
Casey,
born in
I'm
May and
guessing
this is
Jason's
Halloween
okay for
time,
now.
yeah.
I'll check out Reggie's
Aw.
office and see what I can find.
That's probably
That's
just
so
starting to
rough.
grow.
Just slide it under my
A
door.
little
now.
baby
Thanks, Peggy.
nerdlet.
Just
I just have to look around.
formulating. Alright,
I
so
was thinking of the cursed image where
Okay.
someone had a backup
patch
on a
my
floppy
mic down
disk,
to the
but it was
office
secured
so
to a
you'll hear me
whiteboard
on
with
my
a magnet.
What was that?
Like someone had a backup on the floppy disk, but they had it secured to a whiteboard with a magnet.
Oh god. Carrick, you can fix the floppy with the small blue pill. I've done my own research. Alright, so...
Alright, you're gonna go to her office and grab the key.
Oh yeah.
And then you're gonna get a funny achievement.
Right now. Master of Unlocking! Amazing. Alright, where's Reggie's office? Is it downstairs? Is it in here? No. Yeah, maybe downstairs? The
I
creepy
think in
music's
that
coming
hallway
back.
where you're like,
Yeah, do we go in any of these rooms?
yeah, it'd be one of
It's
the
this
one of the
one,
fancy
right?
rooms.
Yeah. Okay. What's this? First aid to the injured. So Reggie has completed the course. You just call Reggie, right? The breath mints called hymns. Jesus. Why are you all talking about What's
Looks
the?
like I need
Oh,
a
I was gonna
four-digit
say
code.
enhancement, but it's not enhancement. It's Oh hey, it's
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around.
Clive, if you're reading this, stop
probably right.
stealing my
I'll let you know
post-it
when I find
notes.
something, or don't.
Acts Forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original protagonist and villain. Hint, very important date. Some of this isn't actual, like, readable. All of it isn't. Okay, cool.
Maybe in the drawers?
I want to believe. Didn't think about the drawers. Thank you. Oh, there's also a sticky note right here. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue.
I like how you aggressively pull the drawer out like it's gonna fall. You start to play E.T.
Could this be it?
Deep cuts. Top secret. Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on me. Terrifyingly, there is never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as final girl's boyfriend. Protagonist is a college student. Megan's her name Apollo. He's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Implies the divide between her and the pizza killer. It takes place on 11/07. Very important date for the town. Great Goose Gathering event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Try to link this to the greater story. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, like Acts 3, but even scarier. Maybe partners with Ponzi's Pizza for the launch. 1 out of 10 orders.
Oh my god.
And takes the movie. This man is writing a film.
I just love that it was like, she was gorgeous, she was perfect, she was lactose intolerant.
Nice.
This son of a bitch. Guess I'll just start checking them all at a time. Eject button. No. Why can't I?
Maybe you have to switch hands because it thinks you're trying to put that one in.
Oh yeah. Still no eject button. Get out of here, Tate. Insert the floppy for best results. Christ.
You might have to make it a sticky first.
We have to what? Oh.
You might have to make it a sticky.
I didn't catch the. You might have to make. I thought you said sticky. There's the eject button. I was like, what?
A million times better when we have fucking loading bar brain, and so it'll be like, what? And then like, part way through.
Ham.
Yeah.
What was that?
Nothing.
Are you lying to me? Do I need to go investigate it?
No, you're fine.
Newsreader. Okay, we don't need John, right? Hang on.
It actually, that sound effect means that you got the right one on the first try.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's your guy right there.
Does it say it here? Refused to engage perpetrator during the course. I know he's a war medic, but oh, war medic. Do I need to just take this? How do I take this upstairs?
You just tell Peggy the information on the intercom.
Oh, okay. What was that noise though? What was falling over?
I think someone knocked on the window.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah,
Fun.
I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up!
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
He going into shook.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey,
He's
just
shook mood.
Stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did they
Jason.
say to do about shock?
Put his leggies in the air.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs.
All right,
We
thanks,
need to
Gary.
get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Smack that ass.
Got it. Jason, stay with me.
Not while I'm hydrating him.
This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up in some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible.
Put his legs in the
Anything
air.
you could use nearby,
And-
Casey?
And then smack his ass. Ham kills me. I was telling Jason to hydrate. He can't hear you, Carrick.
Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or, oh God.
Don't
Add
remove the
more.
bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so
Pile of laundry on top of
I'll
him.
use my jacket.
That probably is like very comfy.
If it was fresh out
Just
the
a bunch of
dryer,
hot
for sure,
laundry.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I worked in the warehouse where
I'm done.
I met Joe,
Hey, Jason.
and I worked in the cooler freezer department, we had a dryer on the dock, so we'd put our jackets in the dryer
Oh.
on break, and then come back to a warm dryer jacket.
Be toasty. Be strong for
Does
Jason.
this matter? Okay.
Casey,
Yeah. Be
I
strong.
need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay. Okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please sit down. I can't live.
Oh, hey, yeah, there's Lady
All right,
Hawk. Yeah.
Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him.
I like
before.
because that was the only person you looked at. That was the
Yeah,
only
and,
option I gave
Yeah.
according to
you.
Reggie's notes, John
just
keeps
grabbed
all
one
of
at
his own
random.
equipment at his house. There's something on the quarter.
All right.
You just
What's
asked
the
him.
number?
5-4.
They did away with the dryer. It was a waste of electricity. Of course they fucking
Hold
did.
on. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
Someone
talking-
been stabbed.
We're talking about the
A man has been stabbed by
dryer
the
at
Whistling Man.
the old place where we
Never mind.
worked.
He's lost a lot of blood and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not
John, we
kidding.
need your help.
The man is
He
gonna
was
die
hit in the
if we don't
gritty,
help him
and he
right now.
fucked up his leg.
Whistling, I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is
He's
still
gonna
in his
need at
leg,
least
and
2
the stomach
kisses on
wound
those
is open.
boo-boos, sir.
Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Let me grab some supplies and my
Thank you,
chapstick.
John.
I think this is
Gritty.
gonna be
We'll let him know you're on
several
your way.
kisses.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Hello, Luca.
Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
How is he now?
What
Yeah.
about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello?
He was quick. Goddamn.
He's like the freaking gif of the cop from Sunnyside Meatballs when he's running.
Oh yeah. Just, Hang on, I gotta read what Lady Hawk said. The wildest thing I ever saw in the building was when cleaning for an inspection. We had to clean the apartment above the battery room. Apartment? Did you mean compartment? He hits the stanky leg. Did you tell me there's a little place to sleep in that building?
Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest,
I'm gonna give him all the
call you back
smooches
later.
this
I have
man
to go now.
deserves.
Good luck, everyone.
Hmm.
God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
Alright, so I go back upstairs now?
Well, after
Yeah.
all that excitement,
But first, break all that
could use
man's
some music.
stupid freaking floppy disks, or teach him how to
Come
properly
back
label.
upstairs when you're ready.
Wait, what is it saying there's more to do in here? Okay, it's unfinished.
It's just if you wanted to touch everything, achievements and all.
Are there more achievements in there?
I don't think in this one, but it's just like it doesn't want you to rush through.
Yeah. Even though it's my... Put them all on the ground.
I take your floppy disks and I throw them on the
Throw
ground.
them on the ground.
Turns on all the lights. Your electricity bill is gonna be
The idea
horrid.
that they had an apartment in that building is wild. We're talking about a warehouse in town that has apparently a full apartment in it.
Oh. Quite a few of the
probably
buildings
for
are
people
here.
like needing to crash there, I imagine, like either higher ups or people out of town, maybe, or something.
I mean,
Dead air
some
is a
places
crime,
too would
Forrest.
have like a spot for security night guards, or like around here we have a lot of shops where there are apartments on top.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
the fact that it was a
specifically for when
warehouse is
people-
wild.
Yeah.
A classic back by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home.
This is the one
by
Dawn
Barn
wanted, isn't
Fighters.
it?
Yeah.
Getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Hungover managers, yeah, probably are. Hang on, let's take a look at achievements. Save all Whistling Man targets. Nobody survives the Whistling Man. Just fail everything, and then a bunch of secret achievements. Play all records. I guess I haven't done that. Collect all hidden records. Play all radio ads. Finish the game in under 4 hours with everyone surviving. We're at 4.5 hours, so maybe this will be the game I speedrun.
Speedrun killing everyone. It is honestly pretty funny how you can mess with everyone, so that would be like it's all acted out and done really, really
Oh
well.
goodness. I don't know what the secret achievements are. I could look them up, I guess. See if we can grab a couple more during this first playthrough. I hate secret achievements.
You'll get a couple.
Yeah, from like beating the game.
So, well, so if you put in what is it? If you put in an ad tape,
Yeah.
and I think when you go back on, she'll be like, "Do you want to play an ad?" And you can put it in an ad tape.
We listened to
And you,
Grilling Spree. We listened to the Harvest Festival. What's this one? Oh, I thought we listened to that too. Am I missing an ad?
Well, there's just 3 opportunities to play ads, and I think if you play an ad each time, you'll get another achievement.
Oh.
So you can play one you've already listened to.
I wonder if there's any records we haven't found yet. There's gotta be. We don't have the achievement. But I thought we looked everywhere. Creeped me out thinking about how one time they had a supervisor that was on the registered offenders list. Yikes. Big yikers.
Locked tight.
Anything back here? No? Alright, we'll worry about it later.
My family's been watching a lot of the show about frogging.
I don't know what you're
And-
talking about.
Oh, so frogging is when someone lives in your house and you don't know if they're there.
Oh
It's different from
or
squatting.
where they like hide in your attic or something.
Yeah, or like in your crawl space.
Yeah, I've heard of that. It's insane and it's scary. We had our attic open for the longest time in the winter when we first moved in because the pipes would get too cold and burst otherwise.
Yeah.
And it just always weirded me out. Every time I heard this noise in the house, I'm like, is someone up there? You said, all right, any ad? We'll play the Harvest Festival one again.
Alright.
So I just talked to her and she'll give me the opportunity.
I think so.
You got it. We've got
Oh, I
another
guess not,
call
though.
coming through too.
Oh well.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
The world famous annual Gallows
hate
Creek
it.
Harvest Festival.
I hate it. I'm not.
Caller waiting for us.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Flores, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number?
Yeah.
Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone.
She's trying to
let's
get me
calm
into her
down.
kink play, like
Ricky,
angel
I'm just
play.
glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Kermit's getting
Actually,
crop dusted by his
I think I have
dog.
some info that might help you.
Oh? What's
can-
that?
Any of these responses?
Yeah, I figured.
Me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our
Burns.
first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember.
Oh, okay, so
George
it's
and
way
his
back
girl
in the
there.
day.
It was
The thing Lady Hawk's
long,
talking
long,
about.
Man, I could see it.
Oh.
George's girl? Ricky, who was the girl? She might just be the one behind all of this.
What? No way, man. There was so much love there. I can't believe she'd ever be capable of anything like this.
Ricky, please. What was her name?
A woman
I
scorned.
forgot her name, man.
Maisie. Her name was Maisie.
I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And
Ricky's definitely high as balls.
and I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me.
No, you just ran when you were afraid.
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, ma'am. It took a long time to learn, but
He's just constantly throwing paper balls.
just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks.
Can't believe he didn't say
Looks like
goodnight
we
to
got a new
Papa.
lead in the
Yeah.
case. If anyone has any info about this
I don't know if there is or
mysterious
not.
being, please call in.
I feel like
She
there
was
might have been
George's
already
girlfriend
one.
back then. She's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh.
God, she's
Oh, we have
old.
another call coming in.
Oh god, she's as old as I am
Hang
now.
on.
What's up, Peggy?
What's up, Peggy?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
I don't know if you're able to take the paper balls out of the room. I haven't tried.
It's David Scopo.
Goes over, starts throwing them everywhere.
I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
It's Ponty's Pizza.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back
Leslie.
through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy
The
night, huh?
one, the sheriff,
Surprise! It's Leslie.
the sheriff is dead. The deputy was injured by the whistling man or woman, and Leslie, the 911 operator, had to take her to the hospital, like, or was it the hospital like 3 hours away?
It's the neighboring town.
Yeah, why did
It's
she have to go
3
there instead
hours
of to go get more help, right? To go get more cops?
Yeah. Well, it's because the phone line has been completely killed
Yeah.
and it won't reach out far, so it can only do.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you.
She getting pulled over.
I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had
That would be
phone line,
amazing.
and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so.
No,
I don't
it
know
was
how
Gary
he-
Busey.
It was Clive. He was trying to help.
But that
You
doesn't
sure
matter.
about that?
Listen, we're coming
You
in
sure
hot.
about that? You sure about
I
that?
know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Them. I want to respect
count
their
on us.
pronouns.
What do you need?
It might be a long
Automod stopped Carrick from saying Hicktown.
Oh my god.
I can't, like, why don't more people have guns? I don't think that's like, why are we blanking that word? I guess it's used to call someone unintelligent. It's weird though.
I think it's like
The definition is someone who is from a small town that is often unintelligent or provincial. Someone like that's just only really knowledgeable in the ways of their little area. So like I guess it's used as an insult. Wild that Automod was like, hey, you want me to
remember?
I feel like Automod's
that
like,
if
hey,
you
you're a
don't-
white dude that talks with a southern accent sometimes. Are you sure you don't want me to watch out for you on this one?
Don't you talk to me or my son ever again.
Then she calls again. We're still a little
Which
ways
picks
out
you
of
up
town.
and kisses you tenderly on the head.
I'm already holding a paper
Buy
ball.
as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in. So once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this night.
Me or my daughter pizzas again.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway,
Bad bones.
I'll
That
radio
was
the other
awesome.
cars and tell them the plan is a go.
Oops.
Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer flying bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Okay, Forrest.
When
shut the
stuff
music
gets
off.
modded and people are like, why did that get stopped? Remember that I got censored because I was talking about chicken.
What did you say? The word chicken? Is that
Time
what it
to turn
was?
the music off.
Well, it was
Bringing you
I was
back
I was
live
literally
now.
talking about
Welcome back to
I
the
think
Scream
cooking
with me and
chicken,
Forrest Nash.
Uh-huh.
The
and
line is
my
lit up,
message
but
got
before I
stopped
get to our
because it
next caller,
immediately
I just
assumed I
wanna
was
say,
using chicken
things
An
are
insult.
in
looking
like a
up.
mean
It's
way.
almost over.
Yeah.
But for now,
Wild.
let's bring in our next
So
caller.
there may just be terms that if you don't go in and like
Clear 'em,
that
yeah.
they're just cautious
Evening,
of.
caller.
Yeah.
This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges.
Oh, hey,
I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John!
That's awesome, Garrett.
Is he gonna be okay?
and
He's a
Kermit.
fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just.
What did Kermit King say in those 3 letters that it had to mute them? We were just talking about getting auto-modded. Kermit, I need you to like give me those letters with spaces between them, because I don't feel like he would have said anything that would have been like mutable. I'm waiting now. This is all I'm. Yeah, do like letter space letter space letter.
My brain immediately thinks he said noise.
Yeah, but why would NOI get muted? You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? You typed it.
This is when Kermit's like, I don't know how to spell.
I said very nut. You could have put a space between it, or not put a space in the right spot. Yeah, so it wasn't noise. It could have been like RYN. No, it'd be YNICE if you put the space in the wrong spot.
Well, you know, sometimes his phone seems to autocorrect his word to
Yeah,
something.
maybe it got auto-corrected into something just weird enough for it to catch. All right, oh well. We'll move on, sorry.
Happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason! We meet at last.
Jason!
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Jason lives.
Well, you know,
I'm realizing that a lot of the
hole in
men
my
are voiced
stomach
by the
now.
same guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
John
like,
gave me something to take the edge
Forrest, I have Jason
So, might
stabilized.
feel even better
Here,
than
he
either
wants to
of you.
talk to you. Forrest, it's nice to finally talk to you.
I can't wait for the credits on this
Take
one.
it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
Well, I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Oh, God.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything,
Was I supposed to say something and I
I'd
missed it?
find myself in jail
Okay.
for a long time.
You made a noise and I was like, uh-oh.
And then the town just moved on.
Maybe messaging
Like
Mrs.
you never
Relax.
existed.
I was gonna be like, you need to know,
What
the
happened
Whistling
that
Man,
night?
he's got
I
a
went
giant
along with this
beak.
stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers.
Oh, hazing's always clever.
Decided to
Always a good
Speaking of
idea.
hazing.
woods and had Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our whistling man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an all-night
Because that's just good and
path to a
fun,
scream.
wholesome.
Yeah.
That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know.
Jason.
Playing
Jason.
dead. But when I heard her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What?
Oh God.
What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is...
I'm not happy
How
about
do we
this.
get it back on?
Oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago.
Peggy, you know you could just go ahead and come
emergency
around and talk to
broadcast?
us. You don't have to yell at us through the glass.
Nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far
God
back
damn
corner,
it.
up on the wall.
Alright, I know where the generator is.
When you were digging around for all those tapes, it'll have a big red button. Just press that.
You have a big red
See you when
button.
you're back.
Alright, I gotta know. Am I in danger?
No.
The lady's coming back next week for 2 days. Awesome. Yeah, I'm a big scaredy baby. That's just how this is gonna work.
Their Nerdlax is like 12 feet tall,
Yeah,
and it's
he's
just him.
cowering
bent
under
being-
furniture, yeah.
It's you bent with like one of your little like claws extended so like Joe or me can hold your hand.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Also, why is it not organized? This place honestly looks like where I'm streaming from right now. Like this is my little back nook. I gotta clean it up so I can like make a
That must
proper
be
little
it.
corner and make like a sound barrier.
Yeah.
I'm right next to a freaking heater again,
I
so
hear it
don't know if
occasionally.
it's
I
being-
haven't heard, I've only heard
Yeah.
it once. I've only heard it once today, but I did hear it once.
It
Are
makes
we gonna
my,
get spooked when I push this?
no,
Okay.
Boom.
maybe.
We've got power.
Oh, come on.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
How do I warn Peggy?
You're just gonna head back up to the office.
I don't have to like stop off at the thingy or anything. Push the button.
You can try you can try to talk to her on the
On the
push thing, but
intercom.
yeah.
I love that it's like I gotta warn Peggy and we still can't run. Shit, I got lost. Hang on.
I have to warn Peggy, Jazzwalks.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
I hear the
It's
footsteps.
fine.
They do a good job of making you creeped out, though. If I was playing this without you warning me. Oh, that's fun.
Hell?
What was that? What was that noise?
Some slamming going on.
Oh no!
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go?
Ah! I've been locked in!
No way. This can't be happening.
What do you want me to do?
A call.
I don't use Peggy's board. What do you want me to do? Oh, here we go.
Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night, almost the end of the show, but it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
Why'd you move my couch?
All right, let's.
I'm happy to hear that.
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch!
Wait, hang on a minute.
Welcome to the air.
Hang on a minute. How, is Peggy in on this?
Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world,
wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy, and if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek
It's gotta be Peggy, right?
to my boy,
Oh.
Henry Barrow.
She was pregnant with George's baby.
Yeah.
Your son? You mean you...
I'm in danger.
That he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
Don't let her do what her name says.
Two whistling men tonight. Of course.
You don't know. Forrest might be into that.
That explains how you're always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy.
My sweet
was
baby
right,
boy.
wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Her son just awkwardly standing there.
Marie Campbell, yeah.
Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it
Why did he
sure
call her
has
Bean?
been years since I last saw
Probably just a
God
like nickname.
damn it.
I'd be quiet if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest. Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
listen to me.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not
Well, I'm gonna be beating the shit out of him.
Meanwhile, Forrest,
That's okay. Teddy deserves this. He's a shithead anyway.
you're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
You could be like, Don, I'm totally with you. Like, I have his cassette in our toilet currently. I'll do it.
Marie.
Obviously, right? We gotta
I'll
keep
do
her
it.
talking.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen, I...
Hit him. Thank you.
I
He's
said
kinda
you
into it,
speak when you're
Carrick.
spoken to. Now,
Teddy seems like the kind of guy.
tonight and piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
The big, powerful types usually are like that. I can do it.
All right, I can do that.
Thank you.
Why did he move my couch?
Teddy, tell the story, Forrest.
Is Peggy over there, do you think?
And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I don't know if they thought it was gonna be in the way, but it was low down, so it wasn't.
Yeah, maybe there's gonna
like
be something
impeding
that
anything.
happens or something that'll need it out of the way. Like maybe he kicks the table or something.
If I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Be honest, Teddy.
Hit him, Marie.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho.
Hit him again.
What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea.
Another
for a way we could
one.
prank the new guys.
Whistling Night, right?
Yeah.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait.
And they didn't want to call it
you mean
Mooney
this was
Night.
the first Whistling Night.
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George,
Jason.
of course.
Jason.
But George didn't come alone.
That didn't make any sense, Kermit.
Brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know,
Good for you.
because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes.
Receiver Ricky.
He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't
He probably knows Peggy then.
I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. I helped him keep himself together.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was proud of that
You
one.
were afraid to talk about that night, weren't you?
I tried to play it cool.
Talking.
About midway through the night,
Sometimes the jokes just write
the
themselves.
broke into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man.
Yeah, it's like part Scream, part Scooby-Doo, part, you know, it's
We
like...
got left behind. But Ricky was
It's
in
a
on it
soft
too. I
nod
know he
to
was. Me
most
and Teddy
horror
were so
films
Yeah.
at the time.
Teddy must have told him the plan.
Especially the like, supernatural ones. Like Freddy and Jason, not so much, although there are definitely references.
Yeah. Did you
Ricky
ask
didn't-
me?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any
Yeah, it's very
reason
Scream,
Because
very
Yeah.
Halloween.
Ricky phoned up
Yeah, well,
He
yeah,
didn't know
there's
anything
definitely
about it, Marie.
why. What?
takes off the
He
mask
had
if
no
Peaches is
idea
your
what was
dog.
happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he, well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Did it for the
Just a
numbers.
prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come
It's
on.
about time for
I
Ponzi's
know.
Pizza.
Oh, God. Damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. They talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help
Why would you tell her
just
that?
in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got.
I want our
separated
son to
in
just
the woods.
casually scratch his balls. Just to be
George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then,
just have casual animations like that.
but the whistling
It'd been funny if he had like pushed the couch in a way that it landed like here, and he just sits down on it.
It stares at you.
I could stall for time here.
What happened next?
How did you feel?
How did you feel?
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused. And
Who was under the mask?
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the whistling man?
it was
Live
Chuck.
or Chuck Brody?
Chuck Brody. Laughing
That makes
away.
sense.
But then he stops. And he's looking up.
Clive covered it up, right? Is that what
What was he
happened?
looking at?
It was a mix of all of them.
Clive and Virginia and
What happened next?
Sandra
Yeah.
and the sheriff.
It was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
How do you know?
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man, too. And
I didn't push him. God damn it. I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw. You liar. It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh, you
Give him another.
bitch.
Thanks for the raid, Brian. My ears are exploded. I need to go in and turn that down. Jesus. I love how many times my name gets auto-corrected to Jack.
It's all the times that I've tried to say Brian and it becomes Brain.
Yeah, I almost did a shout out and instead almost raided Brian. That would have been unfortunate. What'd you guys play today? It Takes Two, right? I instead of Brian, I capitalized. I hit caps locks, so it was Bryn FRG. There we go. Yeah, you guys were playing It Takes Two. I saw that. I hope you guys had a good time. Everyone, follow Brian if you aren't already. It's really good. We're getting to the end now. We're in the middle of the explanation. So if you want to play this for yourself and you just joined us, it was fun watching her struggle. Nice. That's pleasant. If you guys want to play this for yourself, you might want to tab out or mute the stream, just so you don't get spoilers, or if you want to watch it back. But yeah, we're gonna keep going now.
If that had played when you were down in the fucking basement, I would have
peed. I would have 100% peed. I've never heard of this. It's really good.
Then what the cover up?
If she's lying,
Garrett, this confession is brought to you by Pondu's Pizza.
Nash, you know what it's like. People
Oh, did the Game Grumps play this?
are bragged for bigger things.
I don't remember if they did.
No, I
They
think
might have.
Zed was asking about Zora and Brian playing It Takes Two.
And then
Oh.
what happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened.
Yeah, my bad.
But it was a mistake. It was just a
Yeah, welcome,
stupid
Raiders.
joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip?
Ah, cool. I wondered
He
if they were gonna make us
wasn't
hate him
cool.
more.
George was a blip.
This motherfucker over here fucking getting the rich kid in treatment. Fucking
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
He wasn't a blip.
he wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
Nope.
She said something about her rent going up.
Yeah, she lied about it. Dude.
Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
This motherfucker.
Answer the question.
Hit him again.
I'd answer the question if I were you.
Give
Teddy.
him two.
Yes. Okay.
One for me and one for
You
you.
don't have the most of it now.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings.
Oh, cool, you're delusional too. Fuck off.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner.
It looks like Moxie's watching what you're drawing.
Even the squirrels were in on it.
Got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of.
I will say that if put in Virginia's position, I probably would have done the same thing to save a family member. But like, the minute that my family member was safe,
What
I
a
probably would
jolly
have come
lady.
out.
Yeah, then it'd be, if enough. Well, the thing though is he's powerful, and they weren't aware that if one spoke, that the others would back them up.
Yeah, and if they And then it'd be them against him, and he could have them killed or something.
Yeah, especially because Clive seemed to be a softcore hitman.
Yeah.
We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell,
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
and you should get a little
No
piece.
idea.
Huh.
Should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my door down. He should have been punished. He's coming to a stop. At least for now.
Because she has every reason to be mad. She just doesn't have all the information for some reason.
Football team.
They're at the school.
And it took you a single night to piece it together.
Winning throw.
Wait a
Yeah.
sec.
They're in the school gym.
The school gym.
We're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters,
Hi,
but yes,
boy.
Hi there, big.
we're here. Anyway, I think that about
That's why they moved the couch so he could get close to
Yeah.
you.
So,
Hi.
Marie, where?
You singing?
Oh my God,
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. Marie! Oh my God.
Was Peggy also in the play?
I was thinking you'd forgot me. I'd never
Oh.
forget my own sister.
How do you not recognize her fucking voice then?
Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
Jason.
Jason.
It was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry.
Either or.
This has to be a lot for you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I
Too bad you don't have a soundboard. You just start hitting them with the banana.
Yeah.
They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
There's nothing in here else I can do.
Marie,
You pick up a magazine, start showing him pictures, and he either like shakes his head or give you a thumbs up.
Look.
really, it's
Be like, do you
Mom
like
and
this
Dad
one?
you should be seeing
Blonde?
since they're dead.
Brunettes?
I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
You mean Peggy? Or is that why you attacked Eugene? Does this matter?
Either or. None of these matter.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein?
It's Chuck
Because
Brody's
his
kids.
That's
Kid?
right.
Yeah.
Eugene's parents were there that night too.
Yeah,
Got
man.
themselves
Chuck,
killed
yeah,
in this
Stein.
accident.
I remember that from the board.
It's only their child who's left.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I could prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
Go back over to where the magazine was. Mmm. He's a
Boy, dude,
kitty!
Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Innocent police! Free! No! Henry! Get out of there! We have 2 and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay.
She got mad dissed.
Marie!
Tale of Two
Now,
Sisters.
Now, we got here just
Peggy, you never survived. You have to pick up the card, I guess, huh?
right as we got here. The police are right on our heels. It won't be long now.
I mean, if you have a sister, this is actually a pretty normal relationship.
I do, but we didn't grow up in the same house.
Well, folks, it was a long night.
She's gonna
but
try
we
to
made
kill
it
me now. I
through
have two,
together.
actually.
I'm gonna head off to go check on
I'm
Peggy.
gonna show up with their kid.
This has been Forrest Nash.
That's funny. Yeah, no.
Good night. And good morning.
We did it! Oh. Forrest survived. You can die? Hang on, I gotta see if, I need to see the voice actors. Man, that's loud. What?
Suspect is in custody. Trail the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Oh, they're chasing him. Where
That
are
sounds
we?
really like the Killer Clowns soundtrack. The same kind of
Yeah.
vocal sound.
Jennifer
Oh, there's all the
Scott,
people you
Cynthia,
saved.
Tammy, Peggy, Forrest, Murphy, Hot Dave. I forgot about Hot Dave. Chad, Heather, Teddy, Jason, Virginia, Sandra, Maurice. I don't recognize that name. Murphy, Kyle, Lisa, Seth, Chuck, and Martinez.
Why is there not a picture of the puppy?
So loud. Why is there not a picture of what? Oh, Max, the dog.
Yeah.
Open the door to skip the epilogue and credits? Well, I don't want to skip the epilogue. We got time.
You have to get screamed at by the TV.
Is that what happens, really? Or are you just talking about the music?
No, that it's actually like yelling at you when you get too close.
Yeah. Like, I'd like to read that. Oh, they chased him to Whistling Point. Sticky notes.
You draw a penis and stick it to fucking Teddy's face with a
Yeah.
sticky note.
Uh-oh. Their finance department.
You have a moth in the room with you.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh god. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people that were doing multiple voices.
Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
That was the Boyd, I assume, that they chased off the thing.
Monty better send you so much free pizza.
Right? I still don't want to skip
I think
the
this is
epilogue.
supposed to be your office. This is probably one of those rooms you couldn't get into.
Oh, yeah.
That was like a storage room, and then they made it your office when you came here.
And it's such a fucking mess.
With all the shelves and shit.
Yeah.
This also looks pretty close to where I am right now.
Oh.